All right, Trey, talk to me real quick. First of all, welcome to Bring the Juice. Talk about your experience just at Florida, playing in the SEC, the expectations going from the SEC to now the league.
Just when you play in the SEC, I think that's, a lot of people say that's the closest to playing in the NFL.
Right.
So, when I knew coming out of high school, I knew I wanted to play in the SEC, no matter, no doubt in my mind.
Yeah.
Just the willing, you have to prepare mentally and physically at the SEC level, I think, but in all in college football, you do the same. But,
absolutely,
the margin of error in the SEC, I think, is very, very small. So,
yeah.
Play in and play out, week in and week out. You got to go out there and prepare for the next opponent. No matter from the highest SEC to the lowest SEC, you got to come to play.
Absolutely. What would you say? I ask a lot of my athletes this. People don't talk about enough the reason why you play the game. What is the reason on the days when you don't want to get out of bed? What gets you up out of bed and tells you, hey, I need to keep pushing?
Well, one, a big thing, God bless me, to come back, have NIL and stuff. So, I was able to open up a foundation, so I do it for others, you know what I'm saying? So I have a foundation for kids with autism and cancer, so that really helped me, go out there each day. You say, well, the more money I can make, it's the more money I can give out.
Absolutely. How many different, being from Florida, NIL is brand new, right? It happened in the middle of your college career. It wasn't a thing and then it became a thing. How did you approach it originally? Did they come to you? Did you reach out to people? What was your journey on that?
Well, it came to me, but NIL could be a good thing and a bad thing. It's
right.
all how you promote it, and approach it as well. So, I use my NIL, to help other people, and, in every way I could, so I treated the NIL like I'm already in the league.
Right.
See if they give me some money, what do I do with it? So, the little lump sum that I had at NIL, I was able to impact lives across the country.
Trey, before, I want to let you go here. The mindset it takes to be a winner isn't something everybody has. What instilled that winning mindset into you?
Well, when you're growing up, every day I go out there on the field, I want to win, no matter if it's in one-on-one, stretching anything, dominoes, Uno,
you're a competitor.
I want to win.
Absolutely.
No matter if it's who goes down the steps fast. When I was a little kid, I used to compete in everything that I do, The Lord had still me around great parents and still me winning, I don't think twice now about winning. You're a winner or you're a loser, no in between.
Nothing in between. You can't. Every day, I like to say it too, you're either getting better or you're getting worse no matter what. You're never going to stay the same.
Right.
It's something that not many people understand. Trey, just thinking about it, what would you want to do outside of football someday?
Outside of football, my biggest goal, no matter if I was a football player, not a football player, is my foundation. Not only just saying the foundation, but financial, just to focus on kids with autism and cancer. That's really dear, truly to my heart. So that's one big thing. That's one thing I would focus on if I wasn't playing the game football. And even while I am playing the game football, that's gonna be my number one focus outside of football.
May I ask why is it so important to you?
Growing up, I used to, work with them. High school and middle school. Just volunteering.
Right.
It was very genuine and near to my heart. Just find a way. A lot of people just say, okay, I want to open up a foundation, or I want to have these camps. I want to have to do this.
Yeah.
You go out there and focus on a group.
For a reason. Yeah.
Focus on a group of kids that not saying all kids need it, but just them two is the biggest, because they go through a lot.
Yeah.
People don't even know, they go unnoticed.
No, absolutely.
And they go through it not only day in and day out, seconds.
Right.
Seconds throughout the day and out there.
The lens of their lifestyle is completely different.
Different.
Trey, I admire the hell out of you for doing that. I want to make sure that we tag your foundation. Does it have any social media of any sort?
No, it's actually tagged along with my social media.
We'll tag you. We'll make sure we clip this and get this to you. Wish you absolute best, brother.
Thank you. Go Gators.
Absolutely. All right, I'm here with Cameron Brown, the Ohio State University.
Yes, sir.
Why is it the Ohio State University?
It's the because we're the best. That's all I can say.
That's all it is?
It's a trademark to just prove that I just say that we're different than everybody else.
Yeah, absolutely. What made you decide on that out of the gate?
Picking Ohio State?
Yeah.
Really just, it was, I met with Coach Meyer, so.
He recruited you in.
Yeah.
Right.
So
you've been there a minute.
Yeah, I've been there 5 years. So Coach Meyer recruited me. My parents talking to him. My parents was loving the vibe. I was committed to Nebraska at the time.
Ooh.
So that's when things didn't work out too well.
Okay.
So I switched over and just committed to Ohio State, and it was just because the family is a good vibe, good brotherhood, stuff like that.
Absolutely. Cameron, what's your reason you wake up in the morning, get your butt out of bed, and attack the day? Because everyone's got their why. I feel like it's not talked about enough in sports.
One of my reasons is because I just like to compete. I just love to win. Then like other thing, my family. My family been through a lot, put me in certain situations to be successful that didn't benefit them very much. So I just feel like I just gotta do it for them.
Absolutely. What's your overall goal? I mean, football is gonna last as long as it does. I hope it lasts for you, Tom Brady years.
I hope so. Quarterback, I don't know if
seriously, I do.
20 years crazy.
He's still like, I can retire in type. What's your like passion outside of football?
I want to do a lot of like gaming stuff outside of football. Like I'm about to start YouTube soon. I don't know if I'm gonna do it, get all situated, and then I'll do a lot of real estate, and I just want to like own businesses. I just want to run things. I like to want to be my own boss.
You're a boss.
Yeah, I want to be my own boss.
Done deal. I love it. Cameron, before I finish up here real quick, the winning mindset it takes to be successful. Not everyone has it. How do you have it?
Shoot, I feel like my father put that in my head. He told me, since I was little, whatever you start, don't quit, no matter what. So after that, I'm like, damn, I gotta keep going. If I'm gonna do it, at least I'm gonna try to be great at it. That be something.
Hey, you're either getting better or getting worse.
Exactly.
We chasing greatness on here.
That's it.
Cameron, I wish you the best, bro. We'll be sure to tag you in all this stuff. Follow us on the gram. Follow Cameron on the gram. Check out for him. He about to be going up. We out here. Jay Will from Indiana.
Yes, sir.
Let's start off real quick. We were talking about it real quick. I just want the people to hear. Coach DeBoer, I had him as an OC. You had him in Indiana.
Yeah.
Tell me your elevator pitch on Coach DeBoer.
Man, mastermind, genius offensively, honestly. I remember Mike Penix.
Yeah. He's hooping. He's hooping at UW now, too.
Yeah, when Coach DeBoer got there, man, we call him Tech 9. Man, Mike, that boy, he was so happy. I mean, he was like, man, this new coach, I rock with him.
About to pad those stats up.
So he was so happy and excited. I remember the first spring we go out there, the first practice, man, he just dotting us up out there. I'm like, but I mean, it's like in all the weak spots of the defense. So it's like,
that's what they do. They attack the weak spots.
Yeah, and I was like, that's exactly what he was. I mean, we figured that out at the end, but it's like during the first week of spring, you know, when everybody getting the feeding up.
Well, and if it's 60 minutes, sometimes you don't have enough time to figure it out. It's too late.
Exactly. So for us, we was like, oh yeah, this gonna be good. It's gonna be good for sure. So I'm definitely not surprised by any of the success Coach DeBoer have had. I mean, so I'm proud of Mike. So
yeah, absolutely. Boys, You were just talking about Memphis. And you guys are known for barbecuing your wings. Yeah. How do you like your wings?
Me, I like mine, depending on how I feel. If I want to get a little messy, I might get honey hot, lemon pepper seasoning on top.
Are you flats only?
I'm flats only, extra crispy.
Just out of respect.
Flats only, extra crispy.
Yeah. If you say anything else, I was gonna be like, there's no way you're from Memphis.
I'm not a drumstick.
I'm from Fresno, and I'm flats
I'm not
only.
A drumstick guy, because Yeah, flats only. But sauce-wise, honey hot with lemon pepper seasoning on top. And then if I want a little mess, if I got time, then I'm gonna get the honey gold hot with the lemon pepper seasoning on top. You gotta put the lemon pepper seasoning on everything, the vegetables, everything.
You really bathing in that?
What?
Like you getting all over? You taking a shower after it almost?
I'm putting the vegetables in the sauce. I'm doing all of that.
Are you a ranch or blue cheese guy?
I'm neither. I don't need any of that.
You don't need any of that?
I don't need any of that. I'm telling you, when you go
You're different.
You go to Memphis, get you some wings. You're just gonna be dipping your fries in the ranch. You don't need any. That's gonna take away from the flavor of the wings.
I gotta go to Memphis more often, bro. All right, Jay. Well, tell me more, bro. Like, you got that elite mindset to play in a game like the East-West Shrine. What got you here?
Man, I would say my passion is just my determination. I mean, no knock on anybody, who entered like the transfer portal or like nothing like that. But like for me, I committed to a team. I'm not going just because things may not go my way or things may not go our way. I'm not just gonna leave.
Bro.
Kick the bin, nothing like that. So, and I think that's what's kind of like driven me through just my college and football in general. I mean, I'm not the biggest guy out there, but I mean, the way I play,
got that dog in you.
Yeah,
bro.
they're gonna feel me while I'm out there. I'm out here for a reason. And that's just the facts on that. And it's just like I'm blessed to be in this position to even be here.
Right.
I mean, because in high school I didn't play. Like I played Pee Wee, but I didn't play no middle school football. I didn't start back playing football again until like 10th grade.
10th grade?
Yeah.
Damn, sophomore?
Sophomore in high school, I started back playing football again. No cap. And it's crazy because I never thought that I would even be. And like in this situation, so it's honestly a blessing for real.
Hey man, God is good, bro.
Man,
God is
for
good.
Real. No thanks to all of him for real.
I like how you kind of brought up again. No hate, transfer portal's kind of going crazy these days.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm just vibing. Like respect means a lot to you. Earning respect.
It's not. It's about respect, but it's also like not running away from the grind. You know, for some people, you know, it's different.
There's situations.
Situations is different. Like for some people, you know, some people just might need just a fresh start. You know.
I get it, bro.
Yeah.
And people don't talk about it. This is 18 to 22-year-old dudes. Like you're going through it.
Yeah.
You're doing a grown ass man's job.
Yeah, exactly.
And there's a lot of pressure, a lot of money involved. Like there's all kinds of stuff happening.
And it's people that's always gonna be in your ear about everything you need to do, what you need to do, but nobody knows what you need except for you. Like, I mean, of course, people were telling me that I need to leave, you need to go on so, but it's like, why do I need to do that? I can just stick around here and do the same thing I'm gonna do somewhere else. But with the guys that I came in with, you know, and that's gonna make me, for me, it's gonna make me feel better about myself. Just
right.
Rather if I leave and I'm having regrets, or you know, I'm second guessing everything, or it didn't go as planned, where I can control what I can control. You know what I'm saying? So that was just my
control the controllables,
exactly.
Bro. You gotta learn that. I mean, and like. You can't, like, bro, people run away from too many fades these days. Like, there's cop-outs. Again, not calling anybody out who's been in the transfer portal, but it's almost a situation where, you know, iron sharpens iron. Like, going through hell helps you come out the other way. I say all the time, there must be darkness before there is light.
Yeah, it gotta be rain for sunshine, you know what I'm saying? So it's like...
You got the bars, Jay Will.
I grew up around old folks.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, he said the grass ain't always greener on the other side. But you know, it's everybody battles different. Yeah. Everybody, whoever they come out, they wins and losses different. What they got from it is different. Mm-hmm. So what I may have got from my experience is different from somebody who might have transferred what they got from their experience.
Right.
So you can't look at everybody's experience and compare it to what you got or what your situation going on.
Nah.
And so that's what I think people try to do with me. But it's like, just let me be me, you be you. So
totally.
So honestly, like, I'm glad I stayed with you through the good. I mean, for me, there was never really no bad. Anything that happened that people might have deemed bad, I considered a learning experience for me. So, you know, that's just my take on it.
I mean, Jay Willow, just talking to you, bro, like, the maturity you have of understanding and assessing situations is something that really makes or breaks people in athletics in general, bro, because there's a lot of dudes that are fast, that could jump high, that might be able to catch balls or lock up routes, but, like, the mental side of the game really is what separates you being good and great, and like you got a great head on your shoulders. I wish you the absolute best, brother.
No, I appreciate it for sure. I'm glad for having me, man.
Absolutely, bro. Hey, make sure to check out Jay. We're gonna tag you in the gram and all that. Make sure everyone, you know, subscribe to all his shit and all that. Keep a lookout for him in the league.
What's up?
I'm out here with Raging Cajun Zone, Andre Jones. First of all, welcome to Bring the Juice. Appreciate you sliding on real quick. Mm-hmm. Andre, talk to me real quick. You know, you're at the East-West Shrine, obviously, because you're doing something right.
Yes, sir.
On those days when you don't want to get out of bed and attack the day, what's that driving force that gets you going?
My pops. And, I had a first cousin. He died like 2 years ago.
I'm sorry to hear that.
And mainly my pops though, cause he older. And sometimes it been times in my career, like the biggest moments he didn't be able to make it because things happen and stuff like that. And he gave me a chance at life. He raised me, so he gave me a chance at life. So like, you know, he just want to see me succeed. He don't want nothing from me. He just want to see me succeed.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Playing for the Raging Cajuns in Louisiana, what's the best place to eat to out there?
Best place? They got a bunch of places.
What's the type of food? Talking to me, Andre. Let me know.
Man,
because I just had a dude from Memphis on. He was giving us the lineup.
We got soul food. We got Creole. You know everybody.
I got it.
Everybody down there Creole, so they like spicy stuff.
I got it.
And you got like.
What's the most soul food plate you could possibly eat?
Is that your Lord?
Like you got someone coming to town and they saying, "Hey, Andre, I need that soul food special right now."
Is it the Laura's Soul Food or the Whites on Johnson Street?
Okay. And what you order in there? What's on the platter?
I'm getting the pork steak off the top. They got some mean pork steak.
Fire.
Rice dressing. Barbecue chicken. They got the
barbecue chicken. What, like full breast or like what? Drumsticks?
Any piece.
What's your favorite?
Well, I gotta give me the thigh and leg.
Yeah.
You gotta give me the thigh and leg. That's the best tasting. They got, you know, the breast good though. You know that ain't nothing like the thigh and the leg. Then they got some. They got sweet potato casserole.
Ooh, were they putting like little brown sugar on top, or how they do that?
Marshmallows on it too.
Oh,
yeah. You gonna hurt yourself.
So, I love that.
I'm trying to think. It's one more place I like to go to. I can't think of the name. There's so many spots, so like I hate like when people ask me, I be forgetting. But like when nobody don't ask me, I can think of every spot in the world.
How you hit them like what? Once a month, every week type place, or
maybe
what?
like on Sundays.
Special occasions almost.
No, every week on a Sunday because like we had a game on a Saturday and we got to come in on Sunday to the facility.
Yeah.
So
That's dinner that night or?
Nah, that's during
lunch?
the day. That's during the day. I'm showing up to the facility with a hot meal. Like I got to, like just got to. They on the outskirts of Lafayette, like they got like Karen Crow, they got good spots there.
Yeah.
New Iberia, Broussard. There's a couple other spots. Like everything is close. It's like a big circle.
Yeah.
Put it like that. So I've been a whole lot of places. Just can't think right off the top. Oh, Heavenly Taste. That's in my top 3. And like, yeah, Heavenly Taste. That woman is from Jackson, Mississippi. She know what she is doing.
She know what she's doing?
She know what she's doing.
Andre, where are you from originally?
You heard of Bogalusa, Louisiana?
Yes, sir.
That's where I'm from.
So you grew up eating the soul foods. Like it's not like you go away to college and all of a sudden it's culture shock, something brand new. Like you've been know about this.
Man, back home, I gotta bring it back home.
What you got?
Between Bogalusa and Vonado, because like I was born in Bogalusa and
Yeah.
I started school there and I went to Vonado. So they like 5 minutes apart. So I had the best of both worlds that way. Man, and we close to Mississippi too. So like,
hop, skip, and a jump away. You're there.
I'm telling you, the type of food we have back home, like you hurt yourself. I promise you would.
So with these aspirations of going to the league, you know, you would. I mean, obviously, whoever wants you, you're gonna go give 100% effort. I have no doubt about that. But if they ideally have some good food, it might be an asset to the situation.
Yeah, might be.
Absolutely.
Got to.
Andre, you know, what enabled that winning mindset you got? Because not everyone has it.
Winning mindset? I think a lot of it came from, you know, like where I'm from.
Yeah.
Like where my pops raised me.
It's your upbringing and all that.
Yeah, like growing up, like, you know, he like embedded in me, like, you know, just having that fighting will in me. So I always had that self-will, you know, self-motivation.
Right.
Just watching him. I never seen him complain. So why should I complain? Days he didn't feel good. You know, he had to raise me and stuff like that. So he can't sit here and just say like, oh, I can't do it.
No.
He made a way.
Yeah.
And
you gotta find a way.
Yeah, like, you know, he feel like it would be selfish if he ain't, you know, if he didn't raise me, like, it'd be selfish.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so like.
Andre, I appreciate the time. Hey, y'all make sure to check out Andre. We'll tag you on the gram. Make sure you collab. Watch his NFL journey. Best of luck this week, brother.
All right, appreciate
Great chopping it up. We are here with Ohio State's own. I'm sorry, my apologies. The Ohio State's own. Teron, talk to me about why is it called the Ohio State?
Because we're the best at everything we do. We have.
Is that cap? There's no cap.
Nah, there's no cap. That's all facts. I feel like we put the stats, we pull the stats up.
Yeah.
We thrive the best in college. We thrive the best in the NFL. So I feel like.
Y'all hooping in the league right now.
Yeah.
What do you think about this whole Ohio State trying to claim Joe Burrow little scandal going on right now? Would you? I mean, you're in it. You're fresh out. What you think? What you think?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like he has a good
That's more like Twitter noise. It's more like Twitter noise.
He has a good relationship with like a lot of players and coaches on the Ohio State staff.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's why.
Something. That's
it's
something.
like it's still a little relationship, but at the end of the day, I feel like he's LSU though.
Just let it go.
Yeah.
You guys got enough dudes in the league.
Yeah,
you don't need to claim that.
It wouldn't hurt us to claim him, but it's
life will go on.
Yeah.
Talk to me about, like, we were just talking about bowl games before we press play on this. You got to play in some great games in your career. Mm-hmm. What's the biggest one? We got this podcast called Bring the Juice. That's the energy. That's the hot shit. It's everything. What's the one where you're like, hey, bro, that was a freaking game?
Probably this past couple weeks ago when we played in the Peach Bowl, played against Georgia. I feel like that's probably the best game.
I think it was wild.
Anybody ever seen for a while. Or even the Rose Bowl the year before that. That was pretty. That was a good game.
Was against Utah, right?
Yeah, that was a good game.
Bro, you guys came back. That was insane.
Yeah, so those two games, I'll say
you can play in some cool places, man. That was dope. Talk to me about like the winning mindset. You know, on Bring the Juice, we're all about that mentality. Sports are a business. The higher you go up in it, they expect high expectations of 18 to 22-year-old kids. I was chopping up. I've been there. I understand my perspective. You played at that highest of the highest, peak of the peak. mentally, how much have you grown from your first days out of high school, walking into freaking a college locker room to where you're at now at East West Shrine Game?
Well, I went to IMG Academy in Florida, so I feel
It preps you like crazy.
Yeah, that was kind of getting the college feel there. So I feel like when I stepped in Ohio State, I already had. I feel like I had a head start on a couple guys and stuff just by the dynamic of the way
that preparation.
Yeah, the prep was. So it's just been a great journey so far. So I can't complain about it.
No, you really can't. I mean, God is good.
All the time.
All the time. All the time, right? Talk to me. Okay, one last thing real quick. You know, a lot of these dudes, we talk about food. I just had, who was it? Andre on? Andre came on. Andre out of Louisiana. He was talking about soul food, bro.
Yeah, I've been training with Dre here.
Okay. So you know what's good. Yeah. So what's out? If I got to go to the Ohio State University, what am I eating? Am I eating better in Louisiana?
I ain't gonna say all that. We probably got better ice cream. We got good ice cream.
What's your favorite flavor ice cream?
Vanilla.
Your OG.
Yeah.
I mean, Scouts. You got a hardworking, vanilla ice cream eating, elite mindseted man. Someone draft this man high, please.
Man.
Any the reasons you get out of bed in the morning to get after it. Some people understand it in a smaller scale. Athletes go through demons, bro. A lot of it's internal. Not all the people understand this stuff. And if we had more time, I'd dive deep as hell into this. But what gets your butt out of bed every day?
Well, my dad, he played in the NFL, so I feel like he's created like a name and legacy for himself. Mm-hmm. And I think I'm chasing that same dream, but I want to create that name and legacy for myself because I feel like he's put my family in position for us to have this legacy behind his name. But
you gotta carry that torch, bro.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So I feel like that's my motivation every day, just to.
It fires me up, bro. I like Teron's vibes, bro. I mean, damn, we can do this for a long ass time. Teron, I wish you the absolute best. Teron Vincent, everybody, we'll be sure to tag you on the gram, get you a hat, follow his NFL journey. He's about to be hooping somewhere, and maybe I'll go get some ice cream in the Ohio State University area soon.
Appreciate you, man.
All right, y'all, bring the juice.